Then the topic of discussion is
What sensor?
the small part is there in this one particular topic, normal. Just to describe it for 10 minutes and we get into general. We have you just have interaction. Okay, na? 2 minutes or 5 minutes. No. New multiple access techniques are required. What is multiple access technique? Morning already mentioned. So many number of signals combined as one signal. Till now, how these many number of signals are combined? They should be independent to each other. There should not be any interference between them. So they are orthogonal with respect to frequency or carrier, or maybe allocated different time slots, allocated different frequency slots, allocated different wavelengths. Likewise, we need to provide a differentiation between the number of signals. The last possibility in 5G new multiple access technique we have is non-orthogonal multiple access technique. What the specialty of this NOMA is, n number of signals we want to combine. These all n number of signals are same in time, same over frequency. There is only one factor the difference has. That is that all the signals may not with the same power. Difference with respect to power. In simple meaning to say, non-orthogonal multiple access technique is combination of many signals which are same in time, same in frequency, but different power. Getting it? I will tell you simple. The source is there. For source, near user, far user. Two users are there. Because their locations are different, same power is not required. Yes or no? Because one user is a far user, he requires more power. The near user requires less power. If you combine these two desired signals as a composite multiplexer signal, x1 plus x2, with the power allocation factor a1 and a2, where the relationship between a1 a2 is a1 is greater than a2. Far user power is greater than near user power. You can just transmit the data. Now, how these two signals are? x1 and x2 both are same in time, same in frequency, but different power. Far user having highest power, near user having lowest power. The composite signal has transmitted. Now every user has to take his own signal component, reject the other. Suppose composite signal received by far user. What is his desired sequence? He has to submit or select. X1 is his own signal. X2 is interference to him. And coming to near user, X2 is a desired signal, X1 is interference. As per the basic principle, the transmitted power of the signal will decrease automatically if keep on increasing the distance. Because he is a far user, the signal component of near user with a low amount of power automatically becomes negligible. It will not be there. Only the component remains is far user component. So that means a near user component becomes negligible at the far user. Simple case. And coming to near user case, it is a component signal. Is it easy to identify the strongest component? Because far user has highest power, easy to identify the highest power component. Now we are at the near user. We need to detect low power component, but it is easy to identify high power component. So high power component is interference to us. Identify the dominant component, consider it as interference, separate from our information signal. Required is the, remaining is the required signal. This is the basic principle of NOMA. If it is for only two cases. If keep on increasing the number of users, number of signals, so sort all the channels based on their location. Which user is the farthest user? Assign him more power. Which user is very close nearby user? Assign him lowest power. Remaining all sort them. Remaining all sort them. For far user, all near user components are negligible. For near user, all far user components are interferences. Identify the interference, separate it. That process we used to call successive interference cancellation. What the benefit we have with respect to norma compared to OFDM? Just before norma there is OFDM, orthogonal frequency division multiplexing. What the problem with the orthogonality is, if keep on increasing the number of signals, more carriers are required. More carriers are required, but more carriers, how they should be? They should be orthogonal to each other. So providing orthogonality between carriers is very difficult task. How to determine orthogonality between signals? Then we can say two signals are orthogonal. Perpendicular to each other. 90 degrees, no? Sure? Sure? If they are vectors, the dot product is 0. For that, modulus of A, modulus of B, cos theta, because cos 90 is 0. So they are perpendicular. As our case, it is right. As for vector analysis. And for signal analysis, dot product of two signals over an interval of minus infinity to plus infinity. If this dot product for the interval of minus infinity to plus infinity becomes 0, then they are orthogonal. Yes or no? If there are complex signals, so one has original signal, another has complex conjugate. That also can be. Small basis in interaction will do it. So orthogonality is not required for norma, where orthogonality is deadly needed for previous multiple axis technique. And here most of the signals are same in two factors. They are same over time, same over frequency. Generation, demodulation is easy. And the performance of norma is far better whenever you can able to separate the interference, successive interference cancellation operation. If you can able to perform it well, performance of norma always better than orthogonal multiple axis technique. So nowadays most of the researchers are working on norma to introduce as this new multiple axis technique in phasing and beyond phase. But only limitation, severe limitation with respect to norma is interference cancellation. Identifying the interference is easy, but the cancellation of interference is very difficult. With respect to optical communication, that's the difficult part. So even for a bandwidth means range of frequencies, low frequency to high frequency. All the symbols at a time they generated at the source at a time, maybe. But assigned over the bandwidth at the different frequencies. They started their journey from source. At the starting time, all the pulses generated at a time, their location is the same. But assigned over different frequencies. As per our modulation basic principle, high frequency components move faster than low frequency components. The pulses which are assigned over high frequency components will reach the destination first. The pulses assigned to low frequency components will reach the destination lately. And automatically, if you trace only envelope, all the pulses start at the source in equal time. The shape should be a constant pulse. But after traveling, assigned over different frequencies, some frequency component reach first, remaining frequencies component may reach late. So there is a gap. So those pulses will be spread, not under the same gap. If you trace the envelope, it seems to be like this. This is called pulse broadening. Overlap of pulses. We can call it as intersymbol interference, ISI. What we used to call as intersymbol interference. How to minimize this intersymbol interference is the biggest limitation of norma. If you can able to answer that question, you can able to overcome the limitation of norma, that will be a better option. I think this is the last one. Sir, if any interaction, if you have any doubt, you can ask. Anything you can ask. No problem. Otherwise, personal I can interact with them, no problem.
Any queries, any doubts regarding final year internships, projects? How NITs are offering internships for BTech final year students, projects or placements? Yesterday we discussed placements. You can interact with sir. Anybody?
Anything? No. It should be always two-way. It should not be one way. Wherever you go, just remember this. Open your mouth. So, what the thing should not be do in the class, generally you do it. What is the childish behavior? What the childish behavior is when the faculty delivering a lecture, not me, because I am a guest. If it is my place and my students know about me, their scenario is different. Yes or no? I am not saying about myself. If any faculty teaching, what the general kids used to do? Whenever teacher comes to board, they make a nonsense. They make silly things. Yes or no? This is the capability of a kid. This is the capability of a kid. Are you kids? Don't degrade yourself. First thing, don't degrade yourself. Don't degrade yourself. And one more thing, do something at your level. Remember the statement, do something at your level. Because one in a class, one for a batch, nothing more difference. Another way to say, if you leave the campus, you should be remembered at least for 3 years. Yes or no? How to be remembered? Not as a class first. Not as a nasty guy. Not as doing bad things in a class. What is the most difficult thing? To be calm in the class is the most difficult thing. Yes or no? That itself remind you, remember you, make you remember. Hold my word. Because every faculty has very good eye contact. Assure my word. So it is a simple trace of 100 students. A simple trace of 200 students. If a faculty turn to the board, turn to the class, a slightly side angle away, he can able to visualize something. Just విని చెప్పేసి ఎవరు ఎక్కడి నుంచో ఎలాగో ఏం జరుగుతుందో ఎవ్రీథింగ్ కెన్ బి ఎస్ఆర్ నో ఇట్ కమ్స్ ఫ్రమ్ లైక్ మిషన్ లెర్నింగ్ ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్ సో మెనీ బ్యాచెస్ ట్రావెల్ అని ఎస్ఆర్ నో అవర్ జాబ్ ఇస్ టు ఎస్ how many batches we receive, that much affect to machine learning. Yes or no? But the only thing is, that's the greatness of faculty may be there. There is a degradation of yourself. And don't do that. And do something at our level. Yes, that is a protocol. What is a protocol? If you go to a temple, when we are in our home, along with our mom and dad, along with our elders, how we will be, we know. So nowadays every person is an actor. Yes or no? So our originality is different. Obviously. It's a need. It's a need. So make it as a protocol. What is the protocol? As long as you are on the campus, as long as you are in the class, as long as you are within the department, you should be like this. That's the protocol. You should follow the protocol. Outside of the campus, just to beside this. If you cross the boundary, as your wish. There is no boundary for that. Yes or no? Because already you are a mature person. You know everything. Are doing something wrong, who is the best judge? As per our concern, who is the best judge?